casualty. But some residents won't be allowed to go home tonight. NBC Bay Area's Tracy Grant is standing by with details with this rock slide in San Francisco. Tracy.
Well, we just talked to the head of the Tenants Association, who says he still doesn't know if these tenants are going to be able to spend the night in their own beds tonight. They were evacuated earlier today after a rock slide right here on Telegraph Hill.
Everything was rumbling, like our window was shaking, everything was shaking, and we just thought it was an earthquake.
Despite that, Dawn Walker went right back to sleep. It wasn't until her boyfriend called and told her to look out her window that she realized what actually happened. A rock slide down Telegraph Hill right outside her apartment. Wynn Bryson says he took a look after hearing the loud noises twice this morning at 8:30 and then an hour later.
This mess of rock falls intact together down to the slough pile and then down onto the road. And then that's continuous rumbling and smoke and dust.
San Francisco's Department of Public Works only allowed reporters to get a quick look behind the barricades in an area emergency personnel deemed unsafe. Big boulders sat on the plaza in the apartment complex at Montgomery and Lombard after rolling down the hill, crushing the security guard's car and creating havoc for some residents.
We just kind of like evacuated certain units of that building. We also taped off any exits so they cannot come out on this side of the building or the other side of the building.
As you all know, we've had quite a bit of rain the last few days, and this is not new to us. The hillside does get saturated.
No one knows how long those evacuees will be displaced. Geotechs and geologists, many of them familiar with the 2007 rock slide that took place on Broadway Street, right on the other side of this same hill, are examining these rocks and determining what can be done to keep them in place.
We are putting up a temporary K-rail with a little bit of wire netting just to stop loose debris or loose rocks from rolling further down onto the plaza.
Now, I just want to be able to put this into perspective for you. I'm 5'6". I stood next to one of these boulders tonight, and it was pretty much the same size as I am. Live in San Francisco, Tracy Grant, NBC Bay Area News.
Thanks for the update, Tracy. Well, if you are headed up to Yosemite, heads up. There is a major road closure caused by a large rock slide there last night.